So this is number 4 for the Learning Target 2A retake. So what I did wrong is I didn't correctly distribute, nor did I multiply correctly. I used the function or the equation limit as h goes to 0, f parentheses x plus h minus f of x all over h. So I plugged everything in correctly, but what I did wrong was it was parentheses x plus h and then squared, and what I automatically thought was it was just going to be x squared plus h squared. That's all I thought. So what I did was just, and then times that by 5. So it'd be 5x squared plus 5h squared plus 3 minus 5x squared minus 3. So the 5x squareds would cancel out and the 3's, which left me with 5h squared over h. So then I just factored, and then it would be h parentheses h plus 5 all over h. So the h from the numerator and then the denominator canceled out, which left me with h plus 5, and then I plugged in 0 for h because limit as h goes to 0, which just left me with an n value of 5. But I did it wrong because I didn't realize that I used an expansion box to fully do it, just so I can understand it better. So when you're taking x plus h times x plus h, you end up with x squared plus h squared plus 2xh, because you got to figure out they're multiplying together. And so you add those values up and you end up with 2xh when doing the expansion box. And then take that times 5. So then it's 5x squared plus 5h squared plus 10xh plus 3. And then you also have to figure out on that side, it's minus 5x squared minus 3. So the 5x squareds would cancel out, plus the 3's. So then you're left with, on the numerator, 5h squared plus 10xh all over h. So then I started factoring out. I factored out h because that's what was common between the two. So then I had h parentheses 5h plus 10x all over h. So the h from the numerator and the denominator would cancel out, which would just leave me with 5h plus 10x. And I plugged in 0 for h because limit as h goes to 0. So 0 times 5 is 0, and then plus 10x would just leave you with just 10x. So that's what I did wrong. I didn't multiply, nor did I distribute correctly with that.